The San Jose Sharks have traded Vitek Vanecek to the Florida Panthers in exchange for forward Patrick Giles. We're here to break it down on Teal Town, USA. You know where to find us. You know us. You love us. You can find us on all the socials, the YouTube, the X, the Insta, the Facebook, the Threads, the Reddit. I don't know. We have too many social medias. And if you want to support the pod, hit up the Venmo or the Super Chat. We break down basically after every trade. I mean, we're breaking down this trade, and it's kind of a piece of garbage trade. Not like that it's a bad trade. It's just me today. Jules is flying solo at 10 a.m. in the morning with very little coffee in her system. What can go wrong? So yeah, let's just break down this trade. I mean, it's a small trade, but I mean, I don't think people are too happy with it. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. We'll find out here. So the Sharks get Patrick Giles. He's currently playing in the AHL with the Florida Checkers. 39 games played, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points, 39 PIMs. And he played 9 games for Florida, and had 0 points. Florida gets Vitek Vanecek, who had that really great performance against Winnipeg. And he had another, I think, really good performance. I'm blanking on which one there. And then suddenly all the GMs wanted to trade for him. Hi, Lammy. What's up? Also something to note, Florida did not retain any salary on this. So the Sharks don't have any salary retention spots. I was told they weren't going to be able to trade anyone. Listen. I know people wanted a 7th round pick. I get it. I know people wanted a 6th round pick. I get it. AJ, come join the pod. I know people wanted a 6th round pick. I get it. But listen, they got something. I did not think anyone would have interest in Vitek Vanecek. That was like the least likely person I thought to be traded along with Alexander Georgiev. So the fact that they got something for him, I actually saw a funny tweet about this man's goals. 3 of them came shorthanded. He scored 5 goals. 3 of them are shorthanded goals. I believe he's been immediately assigned to the CUDA. He's 25 years old, right shooting forward. You guessed it, 6'5", 218, from Boston College. So there's that for you. Another BC guy. Hot Wheel saying GM Mike Greer getting anything for Vanecek is a miracle, but then you look at the return and a bag of pucks would have been more useful. This guy is used. Okay, here's my thought on that. The Sharks are going to trade away a lot of players, and like by a lot, I mean just human bodies. They're going to trade quite a few human bodies for, I'm assuming, draft capital. So you're trading away, I'm assuming, let's say Sturm, Cunnin, Delandria, I know has been out there. They might even trade Ferraro. Like, they're going to have a lot of bodies traded. You need human bodies to play on your hockey team. And this feels like a move to just help the CUDA. And just to get the CUDA a ton of bodies, but it's to the point where, like, if you don't move someone, either Sturm, Cunnin, or Delandria at the deadline, you're becoming a guy factory. Like, you just have too many guys now. Something to note is Romanov did get the call up. So Romanov is now going to be, Romanov and Georgiev are a yeah, thank you. For a team that takes a lot of penalties, Gillies is going to be an all-star. He's a big boy. And my green screen's having an actual stroke back there. He's a big boy. Can we trade a new head coach? Dude, I wish. But somehow this team's going to make the playoffs, and he'll somehow keep his job security for another 15 years. Can we all agree that's what's going to happen? If he can help, from my understanding, this guy's really good shorthanded. Again, out of 5 of his goals, I've heard he has 3 shorthanded ones. So, don't know what that means. Also, so yeah, Romanov did get the call up. The only reason Askarov didn't is because he is, my green screen's having a fucking hoke back there. There it is. The only reason he didn't was because, oh no, every time all right. The only reason he didn't was because Askarov is injured right now. Some to fill in for when Beast gets called up after all the trades. Again, it really depends who they trade. Beasted might be the guy they call up. Cardwell's another guy I'm assuming they'll call up. He's just not a center. So it really depends on who they trade. So yeah, Romanov and Georgiev are now our goalie partners. And Romanov has been actually quite good for the Cuda. Like, he's had a solid season. The Cuda have left him hanging in a few games, and he's held his own. Mr. Molasses will not be happy when Beasted gets sometimes too much hate, but like, I get it. He misses open nets. Like, I miss open nets. Like, we all miss open net. I'm not Philip Beasted, but like, they're good. It's fine. He'll be fine. I'm not worried about Mr. Philip Beasted. I'm at least gonna try to get the show to like 15 minutes, guys, because I can't. It's bad if I just 5-minute show. Never. Not with Teal Town. So yeah, Cuda, I believe he's already been assigned to the San Jose Barracuda. So that's, again, just more help for the Cuda. We'll see how they do. They've been better lately, so this is just more help. I wish Vitek Vanecek the best of luck in Florida. I didn't really like their Spencer Knight deal. Don't think it's worth that for Seth fucking Jones, in my opinion, but I guess there's a reason I'm not an NHL GM. So they needed a backup goaltender to back up Bobrovsky, and they chose Vitek. I mean, there wasn't much really out there. If Mike Grier somehow trades Georgiev, I'm gonna lose my mind on live air. Yeah, so the Cuda right now are on a 2-game winning streak, and they play the Gulls today at 7 p.m. and then they go out and play Vancouver. So we'll see if I don't know if this guy needs to clear. I don't think he needs to clear waivers, doesn't he? Because that would be really funny if he has to clear waivers and then Florida just picks him back up. That'd be really funny. Yes, Georgie and Georgiev will not be confusing. I will mess those names up at least 4 times every single pod, maybe more, depending on the day. So, that's going to be really fun for us. He's been in the HL. Yeah, so he doesn't need to clear waivers. So yeah, and just in my mind, it'd be funny if he had to clear waivers. And Florida just picks it back up, because apparently I like to suffer as a Sharks fan. Yeah, it's a hockey trade. We'll see what happens here at the deadline. 48 hours. Yeah, again, I don't really have much to say with this trade. For those who wanted picks, I think Mike Grier just wanted something for Vanecek. I don't think he would have gotten more than a 7th, if that makes anyone feel better. Like, I'm just shocked there was interest in Vanecek to begin with. So, yes, dawn of the second day, 48 hours remain. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Friday, again, come say hi to us. We'll be on the air probably around 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. and we'll probably go on for a bit there. This is basically future considerations. Like, listen, this is a guy. Like, he can play center. He's 6'5" and he's from Boston. Like, this is Mike Grier written all over it, boys. Like, and he can help on the penalty kill. So when the Cuda inevitably get drained come, trade deadline in like literally 48 hours, the Sharks will at least have someone there to back it up. A Mike Grier dream, but that's why he traded for him. Mike Grier is probably so happy right now that he got even something for Vanecek, because don't forget, the original Vanecek deal was Vanecek and a 7th round pick to, I believe, who was it? New Jersey for Kaapo Kähkönen. Where's Kähkönen now? I think he's playing with the Moose in the AHL for the Jets. So there's that for you. Also, the Sharks had a great win last night, so I kind of feel bad for now like Mike Grier's reward for them is trading Vanecek. I know Vanecek's not like the best locker room guy. But yeah, holy shit, 52 people. All right. Someone give me something in the chat. Seals unite, I guess. I don't know at this point. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'm assuming Cunning's getting traded. I'm assuming Sturm's getting traded. I would be very shocked if Georgiev gets traded here in the next few days. Yeah, and as Puckeye's saying, um, now the Sharks have so much cap space, but they don't have any retention spots. So for all of those being like, maybe we can use them to like harvest a trade, they can't do that until next year, until the Bernsey contract is up. So who gets the? We're playing the Avs. I want it to be Georgiev, because I just feel a revenge game coming. Vitek is taking, yeah. So that's actually a good point. Vitek is taking over Florida's backup job from Chris Drieger, who honestly on the stat sheet seems better. He is honestly better on the stat sheet than Vitek, and he's had better previous. I'm not looking at the stats. This might be utter fucking garbage. I'm mouthing it right now, but like, yeah, I mean, I like Chris Drieger. I just think, I think Florida wanted someone who's maybe a little more reliable. But Vitek Vanecek, Chris Drieger, in my opinion, I don't know. Florida's going to do Florida things. They won the cup. They're putting Matthew Tkachuk on LTIR. They're probably going to trade for some big dog. So if anyone gets allergic to their hockey, call my group. Yep. The Sharks are in Colorado tomorrow. That's going to go well. Oh. Here it is. Just announced the NHL and the San Jose Sharks will collaborate on short-form animated content clips featuring goals and other notable game moments from the Sharks games between March 15th and April 16th. This content will be distributed across all Sharks digital social platforms as new and engaging content for their fans. I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. If Will Smith and Macklin are not included in that, I'm going to be really upset. Oh my God, Jess. No, wrong one. Did somebody say Game 7? Hey, Barclay Goodrow's on this team. You never know, buddy. You never know. Do we have notable games? Macklin Celebrini is the Sharks. So yes, we have notable games. Whenever Macklin Celebrini is playing, it's a notable card. But no, I do really like this. I think this is great. I hate saying this, but it is a good way to grow the game. And sometimes NHL's like PR publicity shit is just awful. Like I forgot the Stadium Series was like last Saturday. It just wasn't advertised. It was a great game. I just did not know it happened. So like, not that I didn't know it happened, but like didn't know until like the day of. Goodrow for okay. So if this happens, I don't know what I'll do. I'll scream. I mean, last year we broke the hurdle. Last year the hurdle trick broke when Puck Guy and I were live. So who knows? Maybe this year Couture trade will break when we're live. Who knows? Or Jan Ruda for a first back to Tampa. Hey Tampa, do you have any first round picks that we can steal from you again? I know you won the cup, but I'm just, I have to ask. No, but listen, like this is fine. Like I'm not this is the most meh move of all time for me. This isn't gonna make or break the Sharks rebuild. The fact that they didn't land a 7th round pick for Vitek Vanecek. That's just my humble opinion. You guys can yell at me in the chat if I'm wrong. Anything else? I swear if the Sharks do another trade, the minute I get off the air, I'm going to be really upset. But naturally, that's probably what's going to happen. To the 51 of you watching, thank you. I've been rambling here for 13 minutes. I now get why I don't like doing solo shows. I'm not fully wrapping this up, but if you want to listen to this or watch this again, you can find us on the iPodcast, Spotify, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Odyssey, all the fun stuff. We're on after every big or small Sharks trade that come. So, whether it's Vitek Vanecek for who do we trade for again? Patrick Giles, or whether it's another trade here, they should be rolling in here as we go. Honestly, I could easily see Luke Cunnin going to the Leafs. Apparently, according to Friedman, they have interest in him because he's a right shot center for the PK. They wanted a right shot like PK guy. Don't understand why, but if you want Luke Cunnin, NHL, if any of you 32 other teams want Mr. Luke Cunnin, we will gladly give him to you for like nothing. Not for nothing. It'll cost you something, but all right. The San Jose Giants ink deal to remain at Excite Ballpark until 2050. So, yep. Well, Cunnin can't even shoot on net lately, so PK it is. Yeah, he's a PK specialist, as GMs call him, I guess. All right. I got in the show to 15 minutes. You know where to find us. My final thoughts on this show. I don't know, man. The most meh trade of all time. Like, it's not a bad trade. It's just not a good trade. And I'm just shocked we got something for Vanecek at this point. But yeah, come say hi to us Friday. We'll be on starting 10 a.m. Probably me again. Hopefully not flying solo, but we'll find out. But if I am flying solo, come with questions in the chat because I'll get bored real fast. And with that, keep it real, keep it teal, keep it real teal. Have a good morning, everyone.